All right, let's talk about auditions.
Okay.
What's your particular process? Well, you did talk a little bit about how you approach a scene, but how do you approach auditions? Oftentimes they're within 24 hours,
Sure.
right? So what's your, you get sides, what do you do?
I read them.
Start with that.
I read them a lot. No, okay. Seriously and sort of like tongue in cheek, I read them a lot. I read them over and over and over and over and over and over again. And usually what happens is I'll start to hear a voice of how the character is supposed to talk. And what happens is the more I read it and say it, the more that I sort of delight myself with the interpretation that I come up with, the more I know I'm in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? So like I'll make myself laugh or I'll make myself sort of get misty. And then I know like, okay, I've clicked into something that feels right for me to like be a conduit for these words, right? But I would say one of the biggest things when it comes to auditioning is confidence and giving yourself the space to feel confident. Because if we walk into a room and the two of we would never audition for the same thing, but I'm saying we're walking into
Probably
a
not.
room, we're walking into a room, we're auditioning for the same part. And I'm thinking from the producer's perspective. They don't know either one of our works. They're gonna pick the person that looks like they can do the part.
Yeah.
Like when you're a kid and everybody's lined up against the fence and it's time to play kickball. But I ain't never seen anybody play kickball before. That dude who looks like he knows how to play kickball, that's the dude I want on my team. And so when you walk into that room, you have to own the space in such a way that like this is your time. You're not on their time. They are on your time. And you have prepared something special that you're about to share with them. You know it's special, and you know they're going to know it's special. I honestly don't believe in saying, I'm sorry in that moment. You can just be like, I'm gonna do that one more time. And then you do it. You take the time that you need to feel prepared so that you can launch into it in a way that makes you feel comfortable. When you're uncomfortable, when you're unsure, you can't really expect anybody to be comfortable or sure for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to prepare, right? Like you really give yourself every opportunity. You don't want to go back after that audition and be like, man, I should have, if I would have given myself. Don't do that. Like a lot of it is self-sabotage. So try to make sure that you can just don't do that.
Right, or
You
ask
know?
like, is it okay to?
Right, no,
Yeah, no.
no, you, better to ask for like forgiveness than to ask for permission. You know what I'm saying? Like you do your audition the way that you want it. Because that's what you prepared. And know that it's, look, not in an egotistical way, but in a way that like knows that you are of value. Know that what you have to share is good.
Absolutely. That's such great advice. And you know, I remember when you came into audition for Army Wives because remember? So they cast me first for the show, and then I was the reader at the network test.
Yeah.
And all of the guys were great. And I remember you came in and you were just so like authentic and real, and I mean, the confidence was just there. I mean, you just walked in, you did it, and you walked out. And I just remember, like, I was like, I think that guy's gonna get it. Like, I didn't want to be like that one, guys. You know, I didn't want to say that, but I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be that one right there.
Funny.
So yeah, so everything that you just shared, you definitely demonstrated in that audition.